Ben Stokes knew today would almost certainly shape the rest of his life. The decision came after less than 3 hours. After listening to 6 days of evidence and watching hours of CCTV footage, the jury believed Stokes' version of events and unanimously found him not guilty of Affray. Most of that night's confrontation was captured on a mobile phone. Stokes maintained throughout he stepped in after hearing a gay couple he'd already met being abused by 2 other men. What followed was self-defence as he felt threatened. During the violence, Stokes knocked both Ryan Hale and, out of sight, Ryan Alley unconscious.
Right, sit yourself back in the car, is that?
Is that right?
Yeah.
His night ended in shame, though. England cricket's vice-captain handcuffed and in the back of a patrol car. Far removed from the close-up images of Stokes cricket fans are used to seeing. Stokes had begun drinking earlier with other teammates at Embargo nightclub. Inside, he'd had at least 6 vodka lemonades and downed some shots. He left here for another club before returning later with Alex Hales, but was refused re-entry. Head doorman Andrew Cunningham said Stokes became abusive and went on to mock 2 gay men, imitating their voices and making camp gestures. All caught on the club's CCTV. Stokes claimed it was good-humoured and they were just joking about what each other was wearing. At no time was the exchange homophobic, he said. When Ben Stokes and Alex Hales realised they were not getting back into the club, Stokes said they decided to continue their night out at a casino. They walked to the end of the road and around the corner. It was shortly after that the confrontation began. Kai Barry and William O'Connor were the 2 men Stokes claimed he'd been defending. They saw most of what happened that night, although were not called as witnesses at the trial. When I spoke to them in the weeks after the incident, they told me it all began when Ali struck out.
And then he come over and just literally hit me with the bottle.
And then what happened?
And then obviously Ben punched him and then it turned into a brawl. And we got a bit nervous. Well, we tried breaking it up at first and then we got a bit scared.
As the fracas continued, Stokes ignored teammate Alex Hales shouting at him to stop. But the jury agreed that Stokes was so concerned for his own safety, he had to keep going until any threat had disappeared. After the brawl, Ryan Alley lay motionless in the road, an off-duty police community support officer tending to him. During the trial, the court was shown the extent of the injuries he suffered that night. There are many questions yet to be answered, among them why the CPS brought this case in the first place, and what does the future hold for the poster boy of English cricket.